Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am so sorry this is late. I am really far behind and I couldn't really get my arse in gear because I'd gained a pound over what I had weighed yesterday. So I was like, I've got to get that back off before I do my official weigh-in, but it's not happening, so I've given up. So hi, how was your week? Come on in and see how we did. If you saw the last video I posted, just an FYI, the recording studio one, and yeah, you can see how big my back is and everything. I've just found something out on my weight monitoring app. It has logged us, I guess we bought the scales around the same time. It says the 2nd of August 2021. And the recording studio was in July 2021, so it literally must have been a couple of weeks after the studio. So in that video, between that video and now, I have lost 74.2 pounds. It's crazy. Mounjaro really has changed everything for me. I honestly thought I'd be that size forever, but it's made such a difference. I've got my kitty today. Here she is. Hi. You're beautiful. Hey, Chin? Yeah. She's my good girl. Boop. I love you. I love you. It's you. You're so pretty. Are you pretty? Yes, I am. I am super sexy. I love you. So I'm having to lean over her to try and do this at the same time. So, that was just a bit of information off the press. Literally just discovered that with Dave before I started this, so that was cool. I want to keep going on about the newspaper, but there's just no point, is there? Because they still haven't paid me. So apparently I'm due to be paid between the 18th and the 24th, or 18th and 28th or something like that. So it should be within the next week. Or is it the 20th to the 24th? I can't remember. Anyway, some bollocks about it being, if your story is published by the 14th, it will be the end of that month. If it's published after the 14th, it will be the end of the next month, which is all just apparently how they've always done it. So what can you say? Anywho, so as you know, last week I started my 5mg pen. So I am on 5 milligrams. I've also been trying 1,000 calories a day, minimum 1,000 to 1,100 a day, to see if that improves anything at all. And where am I? So I'm on week, oh my god, I'm on week 3 of this month, but I've now changed, oh yeah, because I was microdosing it down, so I got 2 extra weeks. Oh, real bugger. Okay, so it's slightly messed up my month updates are now not going to be a full month of 5 milligrams. It's going to be half of it on 7.5 taken from a 10 milligram pen, so obviously less of the, I can't remember the word, the pusher fluid that goes with that liquid. It's going to annoy me because I can't think of the word now. I look even more stupid than usual. And yeah, so 2 weeks on 7.5 from a 10 milligram pen, and then 2 weeks on 5, but is what it is. So recap. Today is end of week 27. 6 months. That is crazy. Just over 6 months now, isn't it? So I started this journey on the 11th of April 2025. I weighed 19 stone, 11.4 pounds. Wait, so that means I weighed 20 pounds more. Oh god, maybe the newspaper was right. Alex and I did the debunking video. I've made it. It's ready to go. I'm just waiting for the money to get into my account, and then I will, just so they can't withhold anything, because I've done my side of the deal and they haven't done theirs. So as soon as they pay me, the truth video is... You okay? Do you want to get out? He's ready to... Where are you going? Where are you going, dopey man? Bye-bye. She doesn't like me talking. She wants to quiet. Yeah, so we've done the debunking video and we had a lot of fun doing that, actually. It was really nice just chatting with Alex, and he really enjoyed it too, and he wants to make more videos with me. So if anyone has any suggestions of subjects, things we can talk about, things we could do, because what we have in common is video games. So I have a Twitch stream, and I used to stream whatever game I was playing, Diablo 4, American Truck Simulator, games like that, 2 Point Museum, Hospital, University, whatever, campus, all of them, but no one would watch, so it just kind of died on its arse. But he suggested we do that again whilst talking at the same time, but he gets a bit carried away with it and starts being silly. But if you guys can think of anything that my 13-year-old and I can talk about, because he was really good actually with the story, the article. So I've digressed again, haven't I? I started, God, bloody magpie, 11th of April, weighing 19 stone, 11.4 pounds. That's 277.4 pounds with a BMI of 49.1. Huge and incredibly dangerous. Fast forward 27 weeks. Now the 17th of October, I weigh 15 stone, 13.2. I am out of the 16s, but only just by 0.8 of a pound. One good fart would get me back. Obviously it wouldn't. We all know that it doesn't weigh anything. I'm not stupid. So 223.2 pounds. Getting ever closer to that Wonderland. 199.9. It's coming. I'll get there. So my BMI is now 39.5. And it was 49.1. So holy hell. So my loss this week is 1.8 pounds. Now it's not perfect. But my average does seem to be £2, and I'm not mad about that. And I've been particularly bad this week, I think. Hang on, I just need to confer. Right, Confucius say, we were just trying to work out what we've eaten, because I was almost sure we'd had McDonald's this week, but apparently we haven't. So, but then going back another week, I believe we had McDonald's one day and we had a birthday meal with the family. So that was... Yeah, sorry, I've got the yawns again. I think it is a psychological thing. Every time when I'm talking, maybe I can't get the oxygen in my tiny brain because it's being occupied by thoughts of speaking. Speaking of Confucius, Dave has lost 27.8 pounds so far. And yes, he is trying. No, he's not on Mounjaro. But he should be very proud of himself too, because I'm proud of him. So I think that's awesome. I'm not going to give you any details because it's not my place to report on his. I'm just telling you that he has lost 27.8 pounds. And we've got 6 kilo dumbbells downstairs. And he said if you put those two together, that's what he's lost. I think that's brilliant. So well done, that there lad. So I am at a total loss of £54.2, which I just asked Alexa and it said, oh my God, I've already forgotten. Ziggy, what's £54.2 in kilos?
54.2 pounds is about 24.58 kilograms.
24.5 kilos. Yes?
Thanks for your feedback.
Thanks for your feedback. So £54.2, 25, or I can't... Apparently she was still listening. Thanks for letting me know. Oops. So I don't know what I've just told her to do. Where's my pen? Where's my pen? I can't find my pen. Okay, I'm not going to panic over a pen. It's all good. Yeah, so kind of reflective, I guess. I mean, that's a lot. That's a bloody yawning. Oh, that's me pen. You got it. I haven't actually explained to Alex yet about breaking it, if you remember from a few episodes ago. That was close, wasn't it? Stupid. Must be tired. Yeah. So, I haven't had to apologise yet. Hopefully he doesn't see this because I still haven't explained it. So, no bad. Love you. Yeah, so I've got to stop saying yeah, so. But I was watching Dr. Emma Anders. And she gets like 20,000 views within a day, her videos. So she's much, much bigger than I am. And some of her comments are like my online trolls. They're just... So basically she's been on Mounjaro, only 2.5 milligrams, never gone up. And she lost all her weight in 4-ish months, I think. But she's staying on 2.5 milligrams for the foreseeable future because of all her other health benefits. It seems to, the Mounjaro itself is doing something and making her feel better. She comes off of it, she feels crappy again. Anyway, what was my point? Oh, like, trolls, what about them? She talks about the diet culture and how so she's back in the NHS and she starting on Wednesday her own clinic. Started 2 days ago, yeah. And she talks about diet culture and she says that no, this is teaching you how to eat better, live better, not be part of the diet culture. But if you're taking a weight loss jab, and these trolls were just, I'm not watching any more of her videos. She's part of the diet culture problem by saying that she's still on these jabs. It's like, you're missing the point. She's on the jabs because they make her feel better. And I felt really bad for her because I understand what she's trying to say and I understand what they're perceiving it as. But there's a barrier somewhere in between and it's just not going in. That's what he said. That's what he said. Yeah. Apparently I say that's what he said and that's not funny. He says it and it's hilarious. Anywho, I did get distracted. If you, Dr. Emma Anders, if you want to look her up, she's been, I found her very informative. She's also been extremely lucky. She's very receptive to Mounjaro, and the fact that she's been on 2.5 and she was losing like £5 a week was just like, oh my God. Yeah, consistently as well, not just a one-off, oh, I had a £5 week. No, it's every week. She's done brilliantly. And she's happy and she doesn't count calories and she doesn't watch what she eats. She just eats mindfully. And I think that's brilliant. But if you take away that Mounjaro, then what? What's to stop normal eating coming back? And this is really scaring me for the future. But then it doesn't really matter. I'm only like a third of the way through my journey anyway, aren't I? So ask me again in a year. Assuming anyone can still afford Mounjaro by then. But if this retatrutide comes out, it's a 3-fer, so it should be really good. I'm very excited for it, and I don't want to hear anyone in the comments saying, oh, I already get it. No, you don't get it legally. I don't want anything to do with it, please. Just stay out of my comment section. Because it's for research purposes only and not even for human consumption outside of the trials. So be that on you and don't push that on any of my loser family, please. I don't want to know. I think that's about it. It's quiet week again. I was concerned at one point that my weight wasn't going to come down because the stupid bleeding started again, and oh my god. It's the clots that concern me, and it's a real concern. You see all these things about perimenopause and how, sorry guys, tune out. Women don't want to hear about it, tune out. You can go now, thank you very much, bye. If you have clots bigger than a 10p piece, I have clots the size of a £5 note. If you want to go and put it in monetary terms. And the pain and just... But anyway, all that crap is back again. So I am still in line for the coil. I had a bit of a wobbler, actually, now I think about it. Last week before, I saw a video on, it's either here or Facebook, but same guy anyway, who does how it's like in the body, how the body works. I can't remember, SC, I can't remember his name, but he's like 3 letters and then how the body works, body information, I don't know. But he was really informative, and unfortunately I watched a video on the coil and about this horrible graspy crocodile clip thing and how it just it doesn't matter anyway, details. And I didn't realise how many women actually faint. You pass out whilst having it done. I just thought, I don't want that. I can't. And now I'm terrified. I was in tears saying, I can't do this. I cannot have this done. I'm just too scared. But now the bleeding's come back again. I've gone, sod it. It's one day. If I faint, they can clean up the mess. And if it means this bleeding stops, sorry, I'm very aware the cat's just come back in the room and she's about to get in the way, probably. Come here. Yes, of course you can, my sweetie pie. Hello, baby. All right. Hi. So yeah, it really did put me off for a couple of days. I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not having this done. Hurry up, sit down so I can get back to my... Thank you. Truly nothing I wanted less than having that done. But yeah, I just think it's going to have to be a necessary evil because I don't see a way out of this. She's making biscuits. She's making biscuits. You're making your biscuits. You show everybody your biscuits. Oh my goodness, that purr. Can you hear that? Good girl. You don't want to make your biscuits now. Oh, thinking about it. Yes, it's still you, baby. You're half-arsed in your biscuits. The baker is closed, is it? Okay, good girl. That's fine. We don't need your baking anyway. I'm distracted again, sorry. No part of me wants it, truly. I was trying to think if there's any scenario where I think this is going to be a good idea, and I just don't. But if it stops the bleeding, but apparently it won't stop the bleeding for 3 months, and it's not regular at the moment. So if I come off the pill to have the coil, is that then going to make it regular again for the 3 months? And only 20% of women say that their periods have gone completely whilst on the coil, or whilst using the coil. Can't say on the coil. And I want to be in that 20%. I just want this whole thing to stop, and I don't see how at the moment. Anyway, waffling again. That's it. So, unless the class has any questions, I will see you all next week. Have a good one, and drink your fluids, and love yourself because no one else is gonna. And I will see you. Well, no one else matters, really. Love yourself because no one else is gonna. That's pretty harsh. I didn't mean that. Love yourself because you deserve it. And you are good enough. No matter what size you are. Fucking fat phobia needs to stop. It's absolutely disgusting. Eat less, move more. Answer to everything, isn't it? Okay. See you all next week. Take care. Bye.